to Dr. Aparna's Healthcare. So today we are going to discuss about the topic diabetes. So diabetes is a metabolic disease characterized by increased blood glucose level. There are different types of diabetes like type 1 diabetes mellitus, type 2 diabetes mellitus, gestational diabetes, neonatal diabetes, steroid-induced diabetes, etc. So today we will discuss what are the food that a diabetic person should take daily in his diet, and what are the food that he needs to avoid, and what are the home remedies for diabetes. So there are different causes for this type 2 diabetes mellitus. Hereditary plays an important role. In majority of type 2 diabetes mellitus patients, it was found that one of their parent was having diabetes. Obesity plays an important role. Also it is associated with several hormonal irregularities, etc. Stress is another major factor which contributes to the development of diabetes. Now let's see what are the food that a person with diabetes need to take in a day. So before going to that, we'll just see what are the things we have to keep in mind regarding the food of a diabetic person. So a diabetic person should make sure that he take a diet which is low in glycemic index. Always avoid the food which has high glycemic index, and the food with high glycemic index include white rice, white bread, pasta, pastries, cookies, biscuits, all these food items. So avoid such kind of food from your diet, and make sure that you take food on right time. Do not skip a meal, and make sure that you take short meals at regular intervals. So food can be taken, short meals can be taken every 2 or 2.5 hours by diabetic patient. You can take nearly 6 to 8 short meals every day. Also make sure that your body weight is kept under control. Your BMI should be kept normal. If you are obese, you are at an increased risk of developing diabetes mellitus, and reducing 5 to 10 kgs itself has shown that it has produced a great impact on the blood glucose level. That is, it reducing the reduction of weight in the diabetic person. It was found that their blood glucose level also was controlled when they reduced the weight. It is more linked to diabetes, is more linked to abdominal obesity. So if you have increased fat distribution around abdomen, you are at an increased risk of developing diabetes mellitus. So a man with a waist circumference greater than 40 inch, like 40 inch or greater than that, and a woman with a waist circumference 35 inch or greater than that, they are at an increased risk of developing diabetes mellitus. So make sure that you control your body weight. Now let's see what are the food items that we have to include in your daily diet. So a diabetic person should make the food choices in a wise way. That is, he should include or choose healthy carbohydrates over the starchy ones, and this healthy carbohydrates include whole grain. So replace refined grains with whole grain. This whole grain include brown rice, buckwheat, barley, ragi, oats, quinoa, etc. So instead of white rice, pasta, white bread, you can replace it with this kind of whole grains. And one advantage is that with this kind of whole grain is that they are high in fiber, so it takes a lot of time for its digestion, and the blood glucose level do not spike immediately after the meal when you intake this kind of food items. Another food that a diabetic person should include in his diet on daily basis is green leafy vegetables. So any green leafy vegetable, it helps in regulating the blood glucose level. So drumsticks leaves, methi leaves, spinach, etc. It helps in regulating the blood glucose level. Also citrus fruits, the fruits which contain vitamin C, also maintains the blood glucose level. This include grapefruit, orange, lemon, amla, etc. So make sure that you include all these in your diet on a day-to-day basis. Another thing that has to be included in the diet is pulses and beans. So these pulses and beans, we know that they are rich in antioxidants. So they prevent any kind of inflammation occurring to the cells. They reduce the oxidative stress. So black beans, pinto beans, kidney beans, etc. can be included in your daily diet. Also make sure that you include nuts as well as seeds in your diet. They are also very much rich in antioxidants. They also plays a major role in regulating the blood glucose level. So you can include flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, hazelnut, walnut, pista, almonds, etc. in your diet. Also make sure that you restrict the amount of salt in your diet, because increased salt consumption, it can lead to high BP, and this in turn can affect your heart, which is already at risk. So reduce the amount of salt to 60 grams per day. Also make sure that you restrict the amount of saturated as well as trans fat in your diet. Instead, take a diet which is rich in unsaturated fat. And we know that the saturated fat is mainly present in dairy products, red meat, etc. And trans fat, we know, in most of your bakery items. So all this food needs to be avoided. Now let's see what are the home remedies that you can try at home to maintain the blood glucose levels. So the first one is the cinnamon. So 1 teaspoon of cinnamon can be added to 1 glass of lukewarm water, and this can be taken daily. Otherwise, you can add 2 cinnamon sticks to 1 glass of boiling water, and you can drink that lukewarm water. Another home remedy that you can try is amla juice, that is a juice of gooseberry, can be taken daily. So 2 or 3 amla juice can be taken every day, or instead in 1 glass of lukewarm water you can add 1 teaspoon of amla powder and 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and this can be taken daily, and this drink can be taken 1 hour after waking up in the morning. Another home remedy that you can try is neem. So the neem juice can be extracted, or you can get the dried neem leaf powder will be available. So 1 teaspoon of this neem powder can be added to 1 glass of water, and that can be taken daily. Fenugreek also has an important blood glucose lowering action. So 1 teaspoon of fenugreek can be soaked in 1 glass of water overnight, and next day morning you can drink this glass of water, and you can chew this fenugreek seeds as well along with it. Another thing that you can try at home is bitter gourd juice. Bitter gourd juice, the bioactive component present in this bitter gourd is found to play an important role in lowering the blood glucose level. So this fresh bitter gourd juice can be taken daily to lower your blood glucose level. Another home remedy that you can try is aloe vera juice. That is, aloe vera is mostly found in every home, so you can make juice with this aloe vera, and that can be taken daily. So I hope you have got an understanding regarding the home remedies, the diet that need to be taken, what are the food that need to be avoided, etc. So if you have any further queries, please contact Dr. Aparna's Healthcare. Thank you.